Hey guys, so I didn't know how many would be on really this morning, but I wanted to come on just for a few. Um, since I didn't go on last night, some people some people were wondering what happened with going live with Cam last night. It actually got changed to tonight. So hey Justin in the soup. What is wow? You saying wow because it's 6:15 a.m. Hey Letitia. Hey, Justin, me and you are the reporter room's guest tomorrow. Yay! 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 Oh, they hate it. Oh, you know the usual. But that's about to be finally all come to an end. Well, we're in the beginning stages of the end of that. Because I finally got some stuff done. So here soon as I'm some really not good consequences will be happening. Hey, Esther and Sarah Me. Um, yeah, I need to write that down so I don't forget to tell you guys about that. Basically, what my title is about. Um, but of course, I mean, they didn't like they tried to they really did try to screw things up for me and get me in trouble, that's for sure. Too bad it didn't work, but it could have caused like a lot of potential issues for me. And they wouldn't have felt bad even for a second, I'm sure. Hey, Rose Petal. Let's see. So today, after after I wake up, I'm going to be going on, I guess, cracking cases, I think, at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And tomorrow is 6 p.m. Eastern Time at the reporter room with Justin and me. And I'm going to be getting all these packages out today. So everybody should be getting their um, tracking and stuff too. I don't know. They stay mad, I guess. It's not, I don't know what it is. But, I mean, they're trying to cause problems in several ways. Um, I was kind of waiting till more people hopefully came in here before getting really into it. Yeah, that's me, certified. Love the images used on Exhibit A. Wait, is it the video I saw? Yeah, but the end of that Exhibit A video, though, I'm like, it said that I'm next, whatever that means. Wow. It looks like you look at that picture of me and that other thing in that thumbnail on that Exhibit A. Like one person looks happy and one person looks miserable. It's so weird. I don't know. It looked like a threat, like to me, like that about I'm next. But I think it's supposed. I would think it. I don't know. I don't know who's behind that account, but they're hilarious. Because I haven't really started talking about anything yet because it's only 2 minutes in, and I don't want to have to repeat it. And plus, there's certain names I don't like saying on my channel because that's what they want, you know? It's just the same person it's always been. For the most part, I've had a lot of things still continuing to happen, like putting up pictures of like if I don't understand their obsession. I seriously don't. Like, why are they even? Now they're going after Jason, I guess, to try to. I don't know. I have no freaking idea. Just whatever they can to try to cause problems for me. But thankfully, I mean, he's not as bothered by that as some would be, I guess. Um, so putting up pictures, I guess, of his kid. And I don't know what else was done. That's just what I was told. Um, and then today, I wake up and see that there was a business card in my door and on my car, and I looked at the cameras. Finally, well, that was way later on, and it was I don't know. It looked like regular people in regular clothing, but they possibly had badges like around their necks. So it was really hard to tell, but um, the business card said the Indiana Gaming Commission. So I saw that. I literally was like zero concerned. I went right back to sleep. I really was. I really did not believe I was going to be in any trouble. So I just went back to sleep. That's how worried I was. But I did contact them. I did contact the number, and I was just asked to. It was basically they were asking about the Facebook page, First, I was asking like, "Hey, can I have some proof that you're who you say you are?" Because I couldn't find the number online or anything, and or the person's name that was on the business card. But when I looked at the cameras, it did look like they had badges around their necks. I don't know. They were out there for a while, I guess, but I don't know if they thought we were like avoiding answering the door or what. But I just was sleeping. Yeah, the Indiana Gaming Commission. They tried to get me in trouble for that game I had. I mean, they failed, but they tried. So yeah, yeah. Indiana Gaming Commission. As far as like, not like yeah, they're like a police officer. The game. Somebody called them and said that I was doing an illegal raffle or something. Just like how they got tried to get me in trouble for doing even the giveaway. You guys remember that? Basically, the lady just told me the rules of it, and you can't really. There's really no loopholes around it. Um, so I was just basically told not to do it again, type thing. But when it is what it is. But nothing happened from it. The lady was really nice and explained to me the situation. I wasn't told like who contacted them, but it's not really difficult to. Yeah, they came to my door. I even have video. Maybe let's see if we can just pull up some. Let's watch some. No, actually, that's gonna show. Well, I might be able to zoom in, and that way people can't see. They stood out there. It looked like for freaking ever. They came in two different vehicles. Like a freaking. It was a freaking two of them, male and female, and just like regular jeans and t-shirt. It didn't look like they had any uniform on or anything like that. Yes, the gaming committee came to my door. I swear to God, it's really dumb. But the lady was cool and everything's good. So let's see here. Let me remember, see if I can find this. Okay. That would have been, this was yesterday. So Friday, I go to Friday. And that was around what time? I think it was. see here. Okay, so they were there from like they were there from about 9:57 to about like 10:20 something. They stayed for like 30 minutes almost out there in the driveway. Hold on, let's see here. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna let me see if I can uh if there's like a way to edit this one so they don't people don't see like the full like. Oh well. Here, I'll just sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at this. I'm trying to think how I can. Okay, trying to think how I can send this to my computer so you guys can see this. Hey, Jane Down. I don't know, guys. I mean, these are people who like tried to get me in trouble for a giveaway where no money, where I gave away thousands of dollars in product, retail product, like of my own money. Like, you know, it's just crazy to me. And anybody I get, become friends with or whatever, they like target like vultures. But unfortunately for them, it's soon going to be coming to an end as far as being able to get away with it because finally got some stuff done and there's just no way, doesn't matter if she knows or not because there's no really way around it for her finally. Um, so I guess enjoy it. Well, yeah, okay, I'm uploading that video to my computer now. Hey, down under Crime Talks. Did you ever get your package? But yeah, I thought this was like a fake at first. At first, I thought this was fake because I googled the name and everything on the card, and I was like, this is not legit. Like I thought for sure it was bullshit. I literally went back to sleep. That's how like confident I was that it was nothing. I mean, I knew that they would contact something like that, but I didn't. I got the video. Okay. Here's the events of the day yesterday. Coming to the door, um, snooping. Let's look in the car. Funny how they look in the one vehicle. You know what I mean? Like what made them look? What made them decide to look in the blue vehicle? Why wouldn't they? That's odd. Um, we're as YouTubers. I just have to laugh. Like that's all you can do anymore. You've got to be able to laugh at yourself and not take yourself seriously. Don't let people who have no bearing in your life as far as you you know what I mean? They have no you've never met them. Don't let them like control your mood or, because it's all up to us how we deal with it. It just has been a learning process. So as far as the best way to deal with this stuff, um, it will feel like things are gonna get better, and then something else will happen. So I guess I didn't think the card that they left looked very legitimate, but I don't know. Who She was cool. You know, it's all good. I mean, technically, I guess I could have been in trouble, so I mean, so that happened. Also, that blue car, not only was it the window busted out of it, which was you all saw when that happened. That was in February. Then the car started acting real weird, like basically overnight. It was so strange. I never seen a car like run like that. I can't even explain the way it was running. And it was taken to the mechanic and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And that's when, the ex asked him to if it's possible. He asked him if it was possible, if could it be that somebody put sugar in the gas tank. Well, after that was after Jim asked them that. I guess they drained out the lines and stuff. I don't know how they do all that stuff. Flushed it all out and stuff, and I guess it ran perfectly after all that. So I don't know. Decide what you want from that, because can't say it was for sure something like sugar in the gas tank, but all I know is that it started working good after it was flushed out. He gets out in like 7 days, but he goes straight to a rehab, doesn't he? Yeah, and coincidentally, just when you were going to be going on a long trip to Tennessee. That's the trip. Yep, exactly. Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, things are gonna change soon. I'm gonna be able to the the order is finally gonna be changed over to served here really soon. I was able to um, figure a way to, because of all the attempts of service that have been made, there is other things you can do, and there's really no way out of it, so it doesn't really matter about me mentioning it. But um, finally, I'll be able to file any type of violations. You know, I could if it, I could sue them, but like, what am I going to get out of them? Or sue that particular person? Jason was already talking about suing her. I'm like, you're not going to get anything out of her. I'm telling you. You can't like get something from somebody who's never had anything. 180, he had it. Yep, serve is up in 7 days. Hey, Amanda S. Haven't seen you for a while, it seems like. Yeah, I got cameras. But the sugar in the tank thing, I didn't realize. The cameras only go back, like, I think it's only 3 days. I don't know. I went and checked, and I didn't. It was too far back for me to be able to. So my cameras only go back a few. I drive probably once a week, if that. So I I want to know if I didn't notice. I'm more than likely that happened several days before I even noticed anything was wrong with the vehicle, because I hardly ever drive. So to pinpoint the days, I had no idea. I mean, I had no idea, and plus, it only goes back. I think it only goes back 3 days. By the time I noticed, it was just too late. Yeah, I need to. I think it's 3 days. Let me look. I remember checking, and it was I couldn't go back. And it was going to be a nightmare to see if. Um, it does have this one. I do pay for this one service that does like events, but they only go back for. Hold on, let me see here how far back this. Yeah, this only goes back a few days. And on the events, I don't know how long they keep those. I could maybe find something out and mm, I could pin a date down. Let's see. Where back does this go? Cat. Wait. Wait. Looks like the events go back. I can go back a couple weeks. Um, Everybody said, "Aw, you just had a baby." You don't remember me mentioning the sugar? Yeah, I kind of mentioned this. I just didn't talk about it much because, unless I have I'm absolute proof. I didn't want to really say it. It was mentioned though on my backup channel once, and then that's it because at first they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, and then when Jim mentioned to them that could it be this, possibly somebody put sugar in the tank, they drained it or flushed it, I don't know. And then it started working perfectly, I guess. It got postponed for tonight, Sherry, at 10 p.m. Good morning and good night. Er, Keeps everything for at least a year. Yeah, I'm not going to be on that long. I just wanted to come on for a second and just tell about that little um, situation with the incident about the gaming committee coming out here. I never even seen such a thing. I've never seen the uh, gaming committee go to a residence. I've never knew something like that existed, but leave it to I mean, I know something like that existed, but I didn't think for like I just never you never see them actually go out for I don't know, I haven't seen them go to somebody's door before and be like, "Are you playing illegal poker games over here?" Go away, cat. Yeah, I was still able to send out the prizes on this one, but I just obviously can't do another one. There's really no loopholes when it comes to that. I guess I thought I had found some, but I guess not. I guess there's like zero, at least in Indiana. seen it all on YouTube. One person gets mad and they get obsessive nature. They're going to do whatever to get you down. Yeah, it's so dumb. It's so pathetic. So let's see here. Pull up the ancestry I've been working on. I've been trying to look into the Wells family tree, but I've been wanting to focus on the goats. Let's see here. Actually, I need to know Don's grandparents is what I really need to know. I said, yeah, I mean, I was like, so well, you're still not allowed to do it even if you didn't make money on it? Because I didn't really. I didn't make money on it. The money that came in for it paid for the product. Really, I didn't charge, a ridiculous amount for the tickets in comparison to the how much, I would how much the makeup I paid for the makeup or whatever. Um, like I didn't put a ridiculous price on it, basically. It was reasonable for the products there was and all the quantity and everything. So I probably really didn't make any money on it. And I guess that doesn't matter either, so I guess the only way that you're able to really do one is if you have a nonprofit, and then even then you have to get permission beforehand. Hey, Mimeo6. I called it donation, but she kept saying the word raffle, but I never used the word raffle. I said it was donations. Oh, Jane, don't. They gave me shit because instead of because the money that came in from that, I was getting to do with what as I please, whether that pay my bills or whatever. They were so mad. I mean, it was my product I was using. They thought I should be using that money to pay for somebody else's bills when I need my own bills paid. When no, I mean, if somebody else would have helped contribute product, I would have it would have made that situation helping the lady with her electricity bill, maybe easier, but to put it all on me, it just was not. I couldn't do it in that short time. So, I mean, it was my product that I paid for. If you want to make money on reselling, you can do it also. You can buy stuff and resell it. It's totally legal. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that he would even like want to even talk to me more after that. I mean, felt really bad. But it's like I tried. I mean, I don't know what to do. But it's gonna all it's gonna work out. At it with you, and there was no way you could organize and get that money to someone in 36 hours. No, that much. It was. I just felt bad. I mean that the amount of makeup I had to get rid of to bring in that amount of money. I mean, that's about how much I brought in for the that raffle I just had or game I just had, and that was a lot of product. I didn't have hardly any product left over to that I would have been able to sell for myself, you know, my own bills, but it just was not really possible. Wait, yeah, they were. Jane, don't. They did. They did complain to somebody contacted the Indiana Gaming Commission. They probably have photos of Ziggy stuck all over their walls. That is so creepy. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. So stupid. It really makes me uncomfortable. It does. It kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. It's just like I don't really like that attention on me anyways. Cat, please. If I put you down on the floor, if I put you down on the floor, that means it's gonna go away. That does not come back. No. You told her that she dreams about you and you told her that actually? You still have thought at night. No, I'm not in any trouble. No, they just gave me it was like basically a don't do it again type thing. Oh, so you actually did do that. And you didn't get blocked? Can't get your butt out of my face for real. Why did they do that? Well, okay. Anyways, we'll go back to ignoring them like per usual. You know, it's what you do with worthless nobodies that don't affect your life anyways. I mean, they can try, but as long as you're doing the right thing, there's really nothing they can do to you. I mean, they can hassle you, yeah, but it's eventually, I mean, all this stuff, I feel like whatever you put out into the atmosphere, I feel like you get back. That's just I truly believe that. So I try to always do the next right thing because I feel like if you put out bad, you get bad. That's just so I don't know. But just thought I'd tell you guys about that little update on that. And I really won't have to even say anything because next will be just I'll just be able to file, violations with the court. That creator's whole life is a Scooby Doo ending. I would have got away with it too if I hadn't been for, yeah, insert somebody else's, it being somebody else's fault. I mean, think about the stuff like I don't even listen. I have no idea the stuff that's being said, but I can only imagine it's pretty horrible because that's how it always was. And it really doesn't bother me though. I mean, it sucks. I don't want like. I mean, it's kind of sucks like having him see all that stuff on me, but it's like I'm like I swear to you, all that shit's lies. I swear. I mean, seriously, most of it is. Most of the stuff they say is either like completely lies, like completely made up, or highly, highly, highly exaggerated. I am an open book. If the dumpster ever gets cold, lonely, and stinky, they over that whole game I had over the beauty products, like the first, second, and third place. Now he understands what you're dealing with, and well, it's hard to explain YouTube for people that aren't on YouTube. I know. Yeah, especially it is definitely hard to explain it. And it sucks because I don't want him seeing that stuff about me, obviously, but same time, I'm like, I don't care either. It's all not true, but I mean, I don't want him influenced by it and thinking it is true. You know what I mean? I don't think he would. I don't think he would let that get to him, though. I really don't. I feel like if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, right? Fuck haters. Only drop in there once in a blue moon, only when I know the subject is about you. Well, that's like every time. So, and I only stop by to tell the skank what a POS lying piece of shit she is and to get mental help because she's obsessed. So, like, honestly, I probably would have just dropped the whole thing with that order had she just like gone away, but it's it never happened. The thing is, my name's not even like it doesn't even get the views like anymore, really. I mean, people have moved on. They're tired of hearing about that. Same stuff every day. So, oh gosh. But it does not feel like a Saturday to me at all. It feels like a Wednesday morning or something. Seems some people can I know, I don't know. You just have to wonder, like what they just can't be happy in their lives. And it's actually kind of sad if you look at them with kind of pity or not pity because that sounds mean, but nobody does that kind of stuff if they're happy with their life. They don't do that. It's not healthy. It's definitely not something they teach you in recovery. So I definitely know she's not working a program or part of NA because her behavior does not match that. I used to go to that stuff. All I was a big and big into NA and stuff for a while. It, you know, it's it works for a lot of people. It's the same person as always. Who's your mama? The one that made a channel just about me that I have protective order against. But I just say don't say their name because I've realized over time that's what they want you to do. Because when you say their name, just like it's happening now, people are like, "Oh, who? Who are you talking about? Who?" And then you tell them, and then they go check it out. So that's what they're banking on. They're banking that I'll mention them. It will, and it will grow people's curiosity. And they'll go over there. To the floozy person? Who's the floozy person? Floozy person. I know the blue book from front to back, it can work. Yeah. What pisses me off most is believing everything she says when they don't come here and watch your videos. Like, hello, dum-dums, watch the freaking videos and you'll see the truth. Yeah, they don't want to because they don't want to. The truth is not as exciting at all. The truth is boring. My life is boring. Really, it is. I mean, it's been a little bit more exciting lately, but usually it's quite uneventful. And I just sell products and do my YouTubes. Hey, Bobby Lynn. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, I'm live. Why do they take all our children? I don't know. That's another thing, too. I haven't seen anything about. I am curious to know. And well, I guess probably nobody knows where they're staying. I guess that's not important, really. Here, maybe I can find a video about Allie losing her kids. Hey, Lucky Lou. So be looking for your tracking numbers. I'll be emailing everybody their tracking numbers for the winners and for the sales for the sale this weekend. I'll be emailing your tracking and stuff. I need Skilo's address. I don't think she got it to me. Let's see, Allison. Let's see. What can I search to Allie? Here's something with by Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed. About it. We can listen
So I got
to this.
some information today regarding Allie and the fact that she has apparently lost custody of all of her kids. Now, I don't know if this is a new thing. I was told that this was a new thing. Apparently, she couldn't take care of them, so they went into state custody and got adopted out. So this person said that she'd lost custody of all of them. And that, because I'd asked if that included H, and she said all of them because she couldn't take care of them or feed them. And they think that some of them might have gone to the family and they'd been adopted out. Or they're not sure if it was family friends, but they had gone into state custody. So, of course, I asked if this information was okay for me to put out because I didn't want this person that told me it to have any problems. And I was told that it was okay to put this information out. I had seen a post on H's Facebook page, and it was recent. It was on the 5th of July, and I couldn't really work out what he was talking about, but he said, "Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you all, I would have been gone again. Love you all." And then he mentions like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, including his mum. "Thank you all. Will do much for being in my life. Couldn't ask for more love. You all do so much." And then posted a picture of some of the family, I'm guessing. And I didn't really understand that. But then when I was told this information today, it kind of made a bit more sense. I was thinking maybe he'd managed to get out of not being taken, or, he has, and it's just upset him. So what reasons do you all think that this was the case? I mean, it's sad. I don't wish that on anyone. But we've heard from the neighbours, we've heard from other people in this case saying that, the house was a stay, there was rats, there was this, there was that. So what on earth was going on? We also heard that she was very good friends with Candace. I mean, they were calling each other sisters at one point. So does that mean that whatever Candace was doing up there, Ali was doing up there? We know that the day that Summer went missing, Hunter went with them, and he was supplied with alcohol and vapes, and he came home, and apparently it was a dog for him, a dog drive for him home because he was feeling really bad. His mum said he was intoxicated. So was she allowing him to do this? He was up there quite a lot with his mum and with Candace. Was this the case that they were allowing him to do this? I have no idea. I'm just presuming, I don't really know. But it's interesting to find this out. Does this mean that something is going on with the case? And, they are starting to move forward, take children into custody. They are starting to press charges on people. What is going on, guys? I have no idea, but I wanted to bring that information to you, let you know what's going on in the background. Anyway, I'm going to go. Take care, and I'll be back with you again soon.
Do you guys think that has anything to do with Summer Wells case? I didn't even think of that. Like why they got taken away? And Skilo, thank you for I saw your message that you sent me your address. It's cool. I don't know. I want to know. I want to know what happened, but right. It's got to be bad. I mean, so did you guys watch the behavioral panels? I didn't watch it. I heard some people were disappointed though. Playing that wrong.
Don Wells is in the news again. He's written an open letter to the people he believes kidnapped his daughter, Summer. There are a lot of questions.
Sadness, stress, or anything else. And just you watching this as an interesting data point for you as a panelist is that the reporter didn't ask a question. The reporter used what's called a provocative statement. And this is part of elicitation that people in the intelligence community get trained on. As far as I know, this is the first thing you learn when you learn about getting information out of people. And I think the reason that this unrehearsed statement about resurrection really came up is because no question was asked. And in the intelligence community, they have a saying that says the more sensitive the information you need, the less questions you should be asking. So the more we want to default to elicitation. And I think that's why this came out. I think it's also interesting that he defaults to saying we believe in the resurrection, which suggests or denotes that he is either made the decision that she's not coming back or she's dead, or that he's just already aware of it. And I think it's interesting with his son there beside him that I think they're providing each other equal amounts of comfort. I think the son is also become a pacifier for him. And you see in his high stress moments, he increases the physical contact and movement.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it that he's using the oldest boy as a crutch or something? I don't know, but he took him down to Fred's the night Summer went missing also. When it was like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, they need to analyze those ones of Don Wells like saying the N-word repeatedly. What? Or him drunk off his ass and just what? She pooped and put the cup on the floor and squatted and peed in the cup and all over the floor. What? Yep, he took his oldest son.
On the son, kind of reassuring him, pulling him in a little bit closer. Not a whole lot of certainty here about what this means yet. So this is just the first video. We'll get to the next one. Scott?
Right. Usually when somebody goes straight to religion right out of the gate, that's a red flag for me.
I believe in resurrection. Never seen so many Christians in one place in my life.
But in this case, I think it's a little bit different. I think in this situation, this guy probably hasn't done a lot of public speaking, probably doesn't know what to say. So I think maybe out of nervousness, he goes right to that. Now, his background's a little bit sketchy as far as getting in trouble for things. So he's gotten a little bit of trouble before. So that may be something to help shine him up, make him look good, help spiff him up a little bit for people watching. Oh, he's a good guy, just in case. And I agree, Chase, he's used that little boy as an adapter, holding on to him. But I think they both are, because it's a trying time. Not seeing a whole lot of grief here. Not seeing tons of it anyway. You can tell the guy's not. He's down, but those are more sleepy movements. He looks tired, really, more than anything to me in this case. His blink rate is through the roof. So it could be a tick. Sometimes it's high and sometimes it's not. So it could be that he's nervous. Could be when the first interview starts. It might be one of his first ones. I don't know. So he may be a little bit nervous about that. And we're looking at these nonverbals as well. Culture is going to play a huge part in this. The way they act, the way they stand, the way they deliver the information that they're going to give us. So keep that in mind as we go through, and I'll point out some other things to let you know that. His voice is fairly monotone as well.
But we believe in resurrection. Never seen so many Christians in one place in my life. Witness I.
And let's start paying attention to how many times he says and so, because we see that pop up at some key points over and over and over and over and over in some of this. Greg, what do you got?
So they make excuses for him the whole time? He does seem nervous, but Don denied essay on his sisters, saying he's a freaking liar. He's lying. He admitted it to it. For interview, Don said he was the hardest person to interview. The cop from Utah. Wait, which cop from Utah? I'm curious who you mean from Utah. Oh, okay. For the essay situation. Hey, vet girl. Guess we could play this first. I don't know. Are they gonna make excuses for him the whole time? I don't know. I do go back and forth with how I feel about Don, but I still believe he knows something.
Yeah. I think he wants us to approve of how he handles this situation. And then he describes the situation. And this is really Don's, in my mind, soap opera world, because he quickly gets into this drama that is probably interesting if you're part of it. And if you're outside of that, you might well go, what's this got to do with anything that's going on here? But it is easy to get dragged in, isn't it? It's easy to get dragged in and go, okay, there's a meth head involved, is there? Bit of violence going on. And he's pretty good at doing, that it was getting quite aggressive because he rubs his nose there. I think that's because he's actually getting heated himself. You'll often see people do that when they're getting aggressive because blood will rush to the nose. So I think he easily draws us, probably unconsciously, into this soap opera world that he's got of drama going on. And to an extent, we need to resist that a little bit because, again, we might end up getting dragged down exactly the wrong narrative here. And we've got to keep open to where the real facts might be, or the real information might be as to, well, what's happening with Summer. That's all I got for you.
Okay. And he starts, coming up with excuses why he can't make it to work and stuff, and giving me trouble. And then the day I fired him, he was, doing a pan like that there. Okay. Mm-hmm. And he spent probably 2 hours on it. Well, it just sort of took 20 minutes to coat that with mud, first coat. And we were supposed to do something else, and he just jumped on that, and he was speaking under his breath and just carrying on. And then he comes to me with a pan of mud, and he says, "There's all kind of trash in there. Get it out there and give me some different mud." So I was like, "World, okay." I threw it away and got him some fresh mud, and he come back at me again. He's like screaming at me, "I told you, did you put it back in there or what?" And
You're familiar with that kind of behavior for somebody on drugs like that? Did it seem like that was kind of
Well,
behavior?
I looked on YouTube of all the behavior that somebody on meth would have. The only one I can remember is hyperactive.
Sure.
But but he was screaming at me, "Just go home. I'll take care of this job. I got this job. I'll handle it by myself," or whatever. And I thought about that, and I went to lunch. And I come back, and I told him to leave, get off the job. Don't want to work with you one more second. And he didn't like that too well.
You've got some past. You said recently you've had some drug and alcohol things. Maybe have you? Who in your life would you think is less than above board that you deal with?
Who in life has been above board?
Yeah, who's less than above board? If I was saying,
I have not nobody that I know of except for our neighbors and stuff. The guy, the meth heads and stuff like that, and whatever like that. We're trying to fly right, and we're trying to do the.
I get it, man. Life is. I would say life is a challenge between.
Oh, the meth heads. Is he talking about himself? Except saying meth instead of crack? Slice your foot open. No, Samantha, what were you talking about? About the peeing in a bucket? The one on the top left is a professional military interrogator. I would love to hear more from him. That meth has like old dismantling torches and toasters. Collecting bike wheels, not kids. I recorded call of Allie on PG's channel. Oh God, I'm afraid to listen to it. I guess we could play it real quick. I can't stay long, so I need to get to sleep. But tonight I'm supposed to be on cracking cases. I think at 10. So which one am I supposed to be playing? Is it the most recent one on Prayer Gardens? Yeah, saying that Chris might have took Summer. The poo one. I don't see where it says poo in them. Is it? Oh my god.
Well,
And
I love
we
everybody in
love
here.
Ronald.
But yeah, let's listen to Allie. I gotta.
let's-
All right. I guess we're gonna listen to this. Oh no, is it really that bad? Oh no. All right, let's listen.
listen
I
to
got her.
Allie.
Yeah, I got a video of her Wisconsin mom. Let's take a listen to her.
Interesting.
I'm sitting out of class. I had to go get fingerprinted. Whoops. Yeah, so he got me with harassment charges.
I had to go get fingerprinted, and he got me on harassment charges. Now she says the boyfriend, got her on harassment charges. Okay, we're gonna go on.
Even with your eyeball, they took your picture like that. How are the kids?
They're alright. But I'm not.
Why? What's the matter?
I miss my babies.
Why?
There you go. I miss my babies. Are you all right? Or how are the kids? They're fine, but I'm not. Why not? I miss my babies. Now she's admitting the kids are gone, right?
Yeah.
She's saying the children are gone to this lady. We're going to move on with this one.
I know you do. I know you do, sweetie.
And now I'm sitting on that fucking charge and I just want to choke the motherfucker just to make it fucking worth it.
No, it ain't worth that, because then you'll be missing them for a longer time.
Hey, this lady gave her some wise words, right?
Yeah.
That motherfucker or anybody else wasn't worth what she already lost, right?
Right.
What was the other thing, Allie? CPS is trying to say I didn't do what I was supposed to do for Hunter.
What do you mean?
CPS is trying to say I wasn't doing what I supposed to for Hunter. Now, a domestic violence dispute has nothing to do with Hunter, right? I mean, we all, you know, get into it with our beautiful loved one that we married. You know, we go down the aisle and we say I do, and you know, we think it's all shits and giggles and everything, and you know, and then I say
We think it's all shits and giggles. I mean, this is coming from a lady who told me she almost killed her ex-husband. Oh no, shits and giggles is next. Oh great.
For some of us, it's a month into it. For some of us, it's, you know, for a few days into it, you find out what you married. Some of us is, you know, it's a few years. You know, you really know what you got when you start having kids, right?
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is, you know, we are going to get into it with our better half. I mean, everything ain't going to always be hunky dory, right? It's not going to always be, you know, kissy and huggy and, you know, let's hold hands and skip through the forest, you know.
I just
that
doxed myself.
that just isn't. You touched yourself.
I thought I was hitting the mute button.
But, you know, that is, you know, that is what it is, right?
Right.
And so, you know, and I think that, you know, so we call the police. I mean, it can get pretty heated up. I mean, hey, you guys know how much I love my old man. I mean, I loved him the moon and back, you know, and I mean, it's really hard when you lose somebody, you know, to get over it. It's hard. It's super hard. If you loved them, it's really hard because you see them everywhere, right?
Right.
And you truly love them. But just because you truly love someone doesn't mean that, you know, you didn't throw dessert through the living room, you know, or, you know, tripped them on the staircase. Say that shit to me again.
What? What? She trips her free. PG, you know that's like not normal, right? You trip your husband down the staircase? Did she really say that? Throw dessert across the living room? Wow. Every day in the house of the prayer garden of America. Trip them down the stairs. I've literally never tripped a boyfriend down the stairs. Sorry. I don't know. I just find that funny. Sorry. The gift that keeps on. Here, let's I'll play that a little bit longer. I do have to go soon, but you guys are saying I need to hear this one part, I guess.
Because you see them everywhere, right?
Right.
And you truly love them. But just because you truly love someone doesn't mean that, you know, you didn't throw dessert through the living room, you know, or, you know, tripped them on the staircase. Say that shit to me again. You know,
Sorry.
you do
People do that
with the pillow in the middle of the fucking night because you just felt like it.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What? Hit them with a pillow in the middle of the night just because you felt like it? Group full of mashed potatoes at my ex because he. Oh no. I didn't know people. I mean, who? You just hit people in the middle of the night when you're asleep? I know there's like really vindictive people, but a literal serial.
Something's been on your mind all day, you know, and you're thinking, how in the hell they able to sleep when nobody should be sleeping? You know, so what I'm saying is some things could be a problem. And yes, the police show up. And when the police show up, you know, they threaten to take you both to jail if you don't stop. And, you know, and you do, you know, after you had a time to think about it. Actually, it was kind of funny that, you know, shit went down the way it went down. And, you know, you're thankful that when you tripped the big bastard, he didn't end up falling on you, right?
Right.
But you know,
Oh
you
my
have to
God.
get over it and move on. But they don't take the kids.
That's kind of
They don't take
disturbing.
the kids. I mean,
No.
you could take the kids to grandma's house and the girl stay there till shit's straightened out. I mean, they don't take the kids. That's what I'm saying. If they went there and they actually took her kids, it wasn't for a little bit of, you know, I got to throw some bum out of my house that wasn't working out, right?
Right. I think that Allie must have had some problems before all this. And
Right.
maybe they just came in and did a surprise urine test on her and she didn't pass it. And she knew the consequences of what would happen. You know, I mean, like, do we know? Is she on probation? Is she,
right?
You know, if they came in, did a surprise UI on
Right.
her, you know, she failed. And well, this is the consequences. You know, you better find somebody to take your kids or they're going to go to foster care until you go through your steps again.
Until you be able to piss clean, get your life together. I
Yeah.
mean, something was going on. She said she pissed clean. Hold on. I'm going to play this on some more.
EG's kind of a gangster.
Hey, didn't you do everything?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I had to take a fucking drug test. Oh, yeah, that was over. You want to laugh?
Yeah.
You said you needed to laugh.
Yeah.
So I come out of fucking booking after court, okay? Because the city jail's right underneath the fucking.
This is a trigger warning, everybody. Trigger warning. I just want to put that out there. My mods, please put trigger warning in the chat for me, please. I so appreciate it. This is definitely trigger warning.
Courthouse.
Right.
And Grandma had to bring me my ID. She goes, what do you need your fucking ID for? I said, because I have to go get booked. She goes, what? I said, yeah, I'm being charged with a Class A misdemeanor. She goes, what the fuck? I said, it's bullshit. That's all it is. It's fucking bullshit.
She said that she had to get booked for a Class A misdemeanor. You know, that ain't going to get your kids took for sure. And they're wanting a drug drop now, right? That's what's going on right now. Now we're going to hear some trigger warning.
I cannot wait until I meet up with my fucking lawyer.
Wow.
And so I go to booking and you can't bring your fucking phones in there or nothing.
Right.
I come out and true CPS workers there, fucking hunters, foster care workers there.
No.
And they got a fucking drug test paper. They're like, so did you get arrested?
They wanted drug test. Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
The workers were outside wanting a drug test. They were hunters, CPS worker, and Trues. These people are waiting out there to get this done. So here we go. Here comes the drug test and big trigger warning.
I said no. So I just had to get booked and released. Okay? And I'm like 36 years of my fucking life, because I'll be 36 in August.
Right.
Never been in fucking control. Never. Because New York State, if it's harassment, it's fucking harassment. You don't Class A misdemeanor or anything.
Right.
You don't get arrested over the shit. Like Tennessee. So they go, we need you to take a drug test. Can you pass? I'm gonna go flying fucking colors. So these bitches walk me into the bathroom. Now I'm a big girl.
Yes.
I have to go, and the stalls are fucking small. I mean, oh my god, it's claustrophobic in there. I had to pull down my pants. Dude, just as a damn toilet, okay? I'm like, oh man, I can't piss. I just can't piss till people watch me. I don't know what it is. Just can't. I'm like, oh, we got a problem, ladies. They're like, well, I got a shit. These bitches watch me take a fucking shit. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they're like, ew, it smells like shit. No. So I wiped my ass, and they got to see me wipe my ass, and they're like,
Nasty.
and I showed them shitty toilet paper. So they could say I was sticking something up my twat. So
Oh my
okay,
god,
I'm
dude,
gonna
this is
piss
so
myself. Can't
gross.
reach behind me, I'm too fucking short. My arms are too short. Can't reach in front of me because I'm going face plant the door. Regarding, I set a cup on the floor and I pissed all over the floor in the cup. Oh god.
So damn mean. That's so nasty, Allie.
Well, they wanted me to piss in the cup, so I pissed in the cup. And I handed her the cup. I said, here you go, here's the cup. She goes, I didn't touch that. That's all pissy. I said, you wanted it in the cup, didn't you?
That is so, I don't even know what to say.
She goes, oh my god, you clean for everything. I said, no shit, really? Well, I was just sitting there rubbing her head like, what the fuck?
Yes.
So I had a bad day that day.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be in and out of court, okay? Nope. I didn't get home until fucking 4:30.
Cry me a river. Poor Allie.
What the hell? That was gross. Ew. I didn't even hear part of that, but I don't even want to. I don't know if I want to ask either. What was it that exactly happened? But sounds really sick. Did she intentionally pee all over the floor? Is that what she was saying? Is that what she was so proud of? Oh, the lady in here earlier. Oh, she was on the one. That's the trashiest thing I heard in a while. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, is that I wasn't sure what I was hearing. That's so strange. Ew. Oh god. Oh my god, dude. Ew. Oh my god. The visual. Like, seriously, I don't even. Why do I have to be such a visual person? Like, or such a not visual, like a imaginative. Ew. Wow. Um, get arrested for assault with fecal matter. Might have been caught up to PG now. Was Ollie stalking her ex-boyfriend? Oh, I don't know. You rewinded and caught up to PG now. Ew. Take a few pairs of handcuffs, even more officers to get her out this. Oh my god. So this was stuff that she was doing on purpose. I mean, she really thought that. Oh my god. I can't even imagine. How's that? Did I seriously just hear that? Because it makes me like want to like rewind it and listen, but I really don't want to because it's really disgusting. Anyways, guys, I am gonna go. I know I've only been on here for an hour and 37 minutes, but I just want to come on for a few. I'm super tired. Everybody have a great Saturday. I'm supposed to be on Cracking Cases tonight at 10 p.m. I think. Tomorrow, I know for sure I'm going to be on the reporter room at 6 p.m. with Justin from Justice for All. So I'm going to go, guys. Um, I don't know what that is, Marlena. Miss Ziggy time. Aw. I'm sure she didn't piss in her own floor with pregnancy tests. Dumpster truck squeeze. Ew. Yeah, everybody have a great Saturday. And I'll see you tonight. And thank you, Skilo, for sending me the address. I've been trying to get that. Going up Meth Mountain. All right, guys. Y'all have a good day.